Ever find yourself wrestling with your hair in the morning, feeling like it has a mind of its own? It's a common struggle many of us face. And it's not just about being a morning person or not. It's about understanding your hair, its needs, and how to work with it instead of against it. Every day, countless people grapple with unruly locks, unmanageable curls, or lifeless strands. But what if I told you that your battle with your hair is not a lost cause? What if the key to winning this daily struggle is knowledge? In this video, we're going to explore 3 essential topics that could revolutionize your hair care routine: hair porosity, the hair growth cycle, and how to build a custom hair care routine. These concepts may sound scientific, but don't worry, we'll break them down into bite-sized, easily digestible pieces. So if you're ready to transform your tense tresses into your crowning glory, stay tuned. First, let's delve into the world of hair porosity. Hair porosity, in essence, is your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture. It's like the gateway that decides how much hydration your hair receives, which significantly impacts its health and appearance. There are 3 types of hair porosity: low, medium, also known as normal, and high. Each type has its unique characteristics, and understanding them can drastically improve how you care for your hair. Starting with low porosity hair, imagine your hair strands as tightly packed tiles on a rooftop. The closely knit structure makes it difficult for water and oils to penetrate. But once inside, they stay put, ensuring prolonged hydration. The downside? Products can easily build up on the surface, making hair feel heavy and greasy. Next, we have medium porosity hair. The tiles here are just spaced enough to allow the perfect amount of moisture in and hold it well. It's the Goldilocks of hair porosity. Not too resistant, not too absorbent, it's just right. It's typically shiny, with a good volume, and requires the least amount of maintenance. Lastly, high porosity hair. Here, the tiles are spaced wide apart or even missing, allowing moisture to come in and go out freely. While it might sound like a good thing, it's somewhat of a double-edged sword. High porosity hair can absorb a lot of moisture but struggles to retain it, leading to dryness and frizziness. Knowing your hair's porosity is crucial as it directly influences the products you should be using and the methods of application. For instance, low porosity hair benefits from lighter, water-based products and heat to open up the cuticles, while high porosity hair needs heavier creams and cold water to seal in the moisture. In the end, it's all about understanding your hair's unique needs and responding accordingly. And that's the beauty of hair care. It's a personal journey tailored to you and your hair. Understanding your hair's porosity is the first step in taking control of your hair care routine. Moving on, have you ever wondered how your hair grows? Well, it's not as simple as waking up one morning with Rapunzel-like locks. It's a process, a cycle if you will, that's divided into 4 main phases: anagen, catagen, telogen, and exogen. The anagen phase, often referred to as the growth phase, is when your hair is actively growing. This phase can last between 2 to 7 years, and it's the length of this phase that ultimately determines how long your hair can get. Then we move into the catagen or transition phase. This is a relatively short phase, lasting about 2 to 3 weeks, where your hair follicle shrinks and detaches from your scalp's dermal papilla. Next, your hair enters the telogen or resting phase, lasting about 3 months. This is when your hair is released and falls out. The follicle then remains inactive for around 3 months before the whole process is repeated. Finally, we have the exogen or shedding phase. This phase is part of the resting stage where old hair falls out and new hair continues to grow. Understanding these phases can help you address common hair issues. For instance, if you're experiencing excessive hair fall, it could be due to a shortened anagen phase or an extended telogen phase. Remember, every strand on your head is at a different stage of the hair growth cycle. Now that we've decoded your hair's characteristics, it's time to develop your personalized hair care routine. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, but a bespoke plan that caters to your unique hair needs, based on your hair's porosity and growth cycle. So, how do we start building this routine? The first step is choosing the right products. If your hair is low porosity, it means it has a hard time absorbing moisture, so you want to lean towards lighter water-based products. On the other hand, high porosity hair absorbs and loses moisture quickly, so heavier butter-based products can help seal in the moisture. Now let's talk about the hair growth cycle. Regular trims are an important part of this. You might be thinking, but I want my hair to grow, why would I cut it? Well, Regular trims prevent split ends from traveling up the hair shaft, causing more damage. Think of it as a preventive measure to ensure healthy growth. Next up is diet. A balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals can do wonders for your hair. Foods like eggs, spinach, and berries are packed with nutrients that can help boost hair health and growth. Remember, what you put inside your body is just as important as what you put on your hair. Lastly, let's talk about heat styling tools. They might give you that perfect curl or straight look, but overuse can lead to hair damage. Try to limit your use of these tools and always use a heat protectant to minimize potential harm. Building a custom hair care routine is about understanding your hair and giving it what it needs. It's about embracing your natural texture and working with it, not against it. It might take some trial and error, but once you find what works for you, you'll see a noticeable difference in the health and vitality of your hair. And there you have it, a hair care routine that caters to your unique hair needs. We've journeyed through the complex world of hair today, haven't we? We've peeled back the layers of hair porosity, understanding its crucial role in effective hair care. We've explored the fascinating cycle of hair growth and how it influences our hair's health and appearance. And we've walked the path of creating a custom hair care routine, a game changer for your hair's vitality. Empowered with this knowledge, you're now ready to win the battle with your hair. Remember, your hair is your crown, wear it with pride.